Hello, dear friends. Tuesday, March 26, 2024. How you doing? It's a rainy day today. I want to make a quick video for you on a new book that I have found. It's called 0 to 1 Notes on Startups or How to Build the Future by Peter Thiel. Just a very, unassuming small book. It's very short. It's only a couple hundred pages. I think 195 pages. But wow, what a amazing discovery that is. So I've been on a Peter Thiel rampage for the last couple of days watching his videos on YouTube. He's got a great video giving a talk to some students and also a interview with the Hoover Institution. You may want to check those out. Just to compare, we just finished going through 400 pages of quicksand by this psychology economics guy. No offense to Daniel Kahneman, but this is incredible. This remember that movie? I don't know if you happen to see the movie called Limitless with Bradley Cooper. It was a long time ago. This guy takes these neotropics or something. This guy, it's funny because when I saw him do some speaking on the video, he doesn't have a lot of charisma. He doesn't, well, like a typical university professor, almost a little bit monotone. But what he lacks in personal projection, he makes up for with content. I mean, this is just as if somebody from the future just dropped in on us, and it's hard to describe it. People use 10% of the brain. This guy's using 90 or 100%. It's really, really remarkable. So I can't really do it justice. I'm not going to do like an in-depth review. I'm only going to make maybe 1 or 2 videos on it. But I haven't been able to put it down. I'm on page 136. And, oh no, sorry, page 126, chapter 11. Just amazing, amazing. And the story behind the book as well, with Blake Masters. That was one of his students who was taking notes in his class. So this is as if you're sitting in a class at Stanford studying entrepreneurship and being able to listen in on probably the greatest, entrepreneur, venture capitalist of our times. Published 10 years ago, 2014, but still hasn't aged a day. Just I'm just amazed for a number of reasons, but extremely readable. Even for somebody non-technical, it doesn't get into any concepts that are difficult to grasp. Just straightforward. I dare to say truth, distilled truth in an easy to absorb format, but something I would definitely recommend. I can't remember when I've ever read a book as powerful and to the point and engaging and challenging all at the same time. I just don't know what to make of it. So what I thought I would just do quickly is maybe just go through and see where I had made a few footnotes, and then I'll put them in the comments as well. Just a couple of quotes that perhaps jumped out at me that I can share with you quickly. But if you get a chance to see anything by this guy, Peter Thiel, it's the guy is on another level when it comes to he has a insight and an understanding of reality that is really off the chart. You can see that he's highly educated, and I don't know, man, this guy is like dropped in from outer space. He is just on a whole other level. So let me see if I can go through and share with you any of the comments that I took notes on. I mean, all of it is noteworthy because it's, page after page after page of just making you think, wow, yeah, oh, wow. Just, of course, most of it is about technology and entrepreneurship, but it applies to everything. And not only applies to everything, but I think it applies to the individual as well. So here's the first one that I made a note of. I think, anyway, it's the first one, page 61. It says, you can expect the future to take a definite form, or you can treat it as hazily uncertain. If you treat the future as something definite, it makes sense to understand it in advance and to work to shape it. But if you expect an indefinite future ruled by randomness, you'll give up on trying to master it. Now, just pulling it out, it may not be as impactful, but when you combine it with his matrix that he presents on the different types of perception of reality, it really has a powerful impact. He talks about the indefinite optimist, the indefinite pessimist, and the definite pessimist and definite optimist, and he makes them into like this matrix of 4 quadrants, and he explains it very in a way that makes it easy to understand. Yeah, the optimistic, the pessimistic, and then the definite and the indefinite. Wow, this stuff is just powerful. It gives insights on how people thought up into a certain point in history and how we're in kind of this new age of indefinite optimism, and really something worth dwelling on. Okay, one more quote here from page 76. Biotech is difficult because we didn't design our bodies, and the more we learn about them, the more complex they turn out to be. I thought that was a pretty cool statement that he made. Another one from page 79. Darwinism may be a fine theory in other contexts, but in startups, intelligent design works best. That one made me smile. I really like that. So anyway, just a few little quotes there. I'll put those in the comment section. But if you do get a chance to get your hands on this, and I don't know if this would have helped me as a younger person or not, but somebody starting out in life, I think would get a huge boost from this, and it may help guide their where they want to focus their energy in life. So page 92, or sorry, is that page 92? Yeah. And I'll give you one more quote here. It says, you can't trust a world that denies the power law to accurately frame your decision for you. So what's most important is rarely obvious. It might even be secret. And again, it probably doesn't make sense as I'm presenting it to you here, because you need to hear how he describes the power law, kind of like exponentials, and his idea of the secret. There's the things that are, and he gives a whole chapter comparing things that are, conventionally easy to understand. Then you have the mysteries that are impossible to understand, and in between you have these secrets that are yet to be discovered, sort of in reference to new technological discoveries, but it can be applied to almost anything and everything. One more here, page 98, that jumped out at me. Every fall, the deans at top law schools and business schools welcome the incoming class with the same implicit message. You got into this elite institution, your worries are over, you're set for life, but that's probably the kind of thing that's true only if you don't believe it. I had to just, the guy's insights are off the chart, and it forces you to just take a step back and reevaluate what he's actually saying. One more, page 105. Unless you have perfectly conventional beliefs, it's rarely a good idea to tell everybody everything that you know. Okay. Imagine being a student sitting in this guy's class, and kudos to the co-author Blake Masters, who went to the trouble or saw the value and said, hey, I can think outside the box. I can I can put this together in a book. This should be shared with the world. And so, yeah, he was teaching at Stanford, and this student took notes and ended up turning it into a book. And there you go. So I'm already over halfway through, and this definitely goes to the top shelf. Um, very remarkable. Not a single bit of wasted space. Very engaging. 110 out of 100. 11 out of 10. Like, this is just I'm I'm just gobsmacked. I'm flabbergasted. I'm just like, oh my goodness, like, where did this guy come from? I don't know why he wasn't on my radar before. Peter Thiel. I never really heard of the guy before. So there you go. You learn something new every day. But if this guy were to put something together on a life philosophy, or later on, he's a young guy, so he's probably only in his 50s. If he were to, whatever he publishes in the future, I'm going to be all over it, because this guy is, as I said, I don't think I can exaggerate at how, it's hard to describe. It's really hard to describe. This guy is really remarkable. I would say that he has appreciation of truth and insight for what he believes to be true, and is able to present it in such a way that it's kind of mind expanding. At least it feels like to me. It feels like mental energy, truth energy. I'd even dare to say truth energy. So there you go. That's gonna be with me all week. My head is already messed up, and I'm only halfway through the book. So I hope you're doing well. God bless you. Thank you for watching. Spend time with people you love, and I hope that you are happy and successful wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Special shout out to all the supporters and people that are leaving nice comments. I greatly appreciate it, from all over the place. You are amazing. God bless you, and we'll talk to you again real soon. I'll do one more video on it. I'm not going to make a series of videos. I'll once I finish it, I'll make one more follow-up video, and then I'll move on to something else. But this is something that definitely has to have a special place in this bookshelf behind me, because it's it's at the I don't know. It's an anomaly. Thank you for watching. God bless you. We'll talk to you soon, okay? Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Take care.